My name is Nick. Welcome back to Cabin View Firewood. I have got some pretty big changes going on around the business right now. Just last week, I sold the Iron Bull 14-foot dump trailer. Yesterday, I sold my Wolfe log splitter, the 35 high output. Nothing wrong with either one of them. I just learned by owning those two, and that was the first dump trailer I bought. That was the first commercial log splitter I bought. And by owning them and operating them for a little bit, I quickly learned what would be a better fit for my setup. So I decided to move on from them. Found great homes for both of them. One of them went out towards Philly, the other one went towards Pittsburgh. Both to really nice guys that are going to put good use to them. So what I'm going to focus on today is actually the Wolfe replacement. So we're going to run out to the dealership here in a minute, and I want to see if I can find the exact log splitter I'm looking for. So I will get you guys back on board once I get out there. Let me give you a quick update on what's going on around here. So it has been raining like every other day. For a while there, we had rain almost every day. Now it's at least down to every other day, but it is slowing down my firewood production quite a bit. It's also slowing down my sales a little bit. This month has been a little slow. I think it's going to get busy towards the end as we get close to the 4th of July, but I'm in pretty good shape right now with bundlewood. So my last video, I worked on taking down the equipment shed. That is completely gone and cleaned up. So we are getting close to starting this excavation project where we're going to be digging into that hillside and making some more room up here. I'm working on a couple firewood orders that I got to get out of here once I get some better weather days. And then we'll head down the trail here. I still need to bring all the wood up from the old drying yard, which is still a swampy mess. So I want to get that stuff out of there as soon as I can. I'm just trying not to tear it up too bad. The L4060 is all by itself in the carport right now. Hopefully we'll be changing that soon. And then I brought all the lumber down from the equipment shed because I am going to build a little extension off of this shed roof. So we're just going to run this out, you know, maybe like 10 feet, put a peaked roof on it just like that one, and give myself another dry location where I can do some maintenance or park the mower, whatever. You can't have enough roof coverage when you are working outside. So, and then still trying to get this new log yard set up. If this works out the way I hope, I'm gonna have another at least week or two here, do a bunch of cutting, get some logs stacked up, and get ready for the new splitter to arrive. So let's head out now and see if we can find the one I'm looking for. All right guys, just got to Messick's, so I think I found the splitter I'm looking for. Now, I had called and talked to my salesman, so if you guys are looking for anything at the Messick's in Mount Joy, reach out to Justin. He does an awesome job. He's helped me out a ton with all the equipment I bought the last couple years, so really good guy to work with. But he told me they had this 28 Pro X that just came in, and then the 28C with the oil cooler on it. And this is the one I'm looking for. So a lot of similarities to the 35 high output, minus the heavy duty frame, which allows you to tow that 35 high output at a highway speed. So this one you got to put on a trailer if you want to move it around, unless you're just doing some back road stuff, but I would still put it on a trailer regardless. So what's really nice with this one is the smaller footprint, which I really need, being able to tow it from either end. So you've got the tongue that pulls out in the front, or you remove that stand from the back and you can tow it from that end. So I'll be able to get it wherever I need it in the log yard It's smaller, it's lighter, it's going to be more maneuverable by hand. Really nice that it has the cooler pack on it, the oil cooler. So you can run these for longer periods of time. And then what's really nice with these newer models is you have the interchangeable log lift. So you can actually take this this guard off of here and swap sides with the log lift. Don't know if I'd necessarily need to do that, but it's just nice being able to have that ability. And then because you don't have that big wide frame on here, you can actually stand right over the wheel, easily reach the controls, still have use of your log lifts. You can stack your wood on either side of you and control it from either side. So just a lot of nice benefits if you have a small setup like I do. It's got the same motor as the 35 high output. The 28 high output has the same hydraulic cylinder, same push block, just smaller footprint, like I keep saying. So my setup is unique. My log yard's kind of narrow. I have it tiered into 2 sections. So this is just going to be a better machine for what I have. This 28 Pro is really nice. This Pro X. Now this one actually has the hydraulic wedge height adjustment on it. You can still do the interchangeable log lift. It's got the Magnum big bore package. You can see the bronze push blocks, the bronze runners for the push block. Good Prince valves. The engine is a little bit smaller. These get, I can't read it. It's like the 270, I think. I think these have the Honda 270, where this has the 350 or 390. A little more horsepower on that C, so it's a little faster cycle time compared to the X. But for the money, that X is a really nice machine also. I think these are like 9,000, 89.99, somewhere around there. Those 28Cs are 10,200, and then it's a $700 add-on for the oil cooler. So those come out to 10,900. I mean, even for doing what I do, this Pro X would be plenty of log splitter. But I would prefer the slightly faster cycle time and some of the additional features that the C gets. So I'm not 100% sure if this was the one that was available. It's got a sold tag on it. Not sure if that's for me or somebody else. So I'll have to wait and see next week once I talk to Justin again and get this all sorted out. But that's the one I'm going with right there. Here's one of these New Holland C314s. These are really similar to the Case machine. I think they're almost identical. I keep looking at these mini track loaders. It's got a nice weight kit on the back. These are pretty capable machines. Can it replace a compact tractor? That's my question. Because, man, one of these would be really nice for moving around my log yard. Moving totes. Just getting around that small area. Little bucket on it. I would definitely want a bigger bucket. But these are pretty cool. All right, guys, it has been a couple days since I took that trip to Messick's looking for a new Wolfe Ridge log splitter. Since then, I have confirmed that they have a 28C with the hydraulic oil cooler available and in stock. So I could take delivery of it right now, but they're actually going to hold it for me for a couple weeks because I am trying to get this new section of my log yard set up where I want to do all my cutting and all my splitting. And that is this area right here. And then up top is going to be all storage. That area where the excavator is sitting is all cleaned up and ready to be excavated. But once again, the weather is not cooperating. So today's Wednesday. I started shooting this on Sunday. You guys are probably sick of hearing me complain about the rain. Last month in May, we got more rain in the month of May than we ever have in this area, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So it felt like it rained almost every day. June is turning out to be exactly the same. So I started shooting this Sunday. Sunday night, it started raining. Rained Monday. It rained Tuesday. Rained a little bit this morning. You guys saw me get a tote filled up down here. This is the drying yard that I'm trying to get moved because this is just a complete swamp right now. So I got one more basket out of here that's actually going to end up just being campfire wood, because I am starting to lose inventory with all of this rain. But anyway, got that one tote moved, and then it just unleashed a downpour for about 30 minutes. We probably got close to 2 inches of rain in that 30 minutes. And you can see how flooded the creek is now. So I am starting to run into more and more problems, and my firewood business is in a little bit of hurt at the moment. Now, next week, or actually the rest of this week and into next week, it is supposed to be dry. So if we can get a good stretch, even a week of dry weather, it will quickly change everything. I really need this firewood to dry out. So I've got about half of my firewood covered, the other half uncovered, and the stuff that's uncovered is what's getting affected. Usually a little bit of rain on your firewood is no problem. It dries out. It dries out quickly from just the rainwater hitting it. It doesn't really soak into the wood too much. But when we've had this much consecutive rain and the wood doesn't have the ability to dry out, it starts to get moldy. So that's what I'm running into. So I'm just kind of sorting through the uncovered stuff right now. I've got a couple piles of good wood. This stuff is all moldy right here, so that stuff I'm gonna get rid of. And then I have a bunch of stuff that was like on the border that I threw into those campfire totes. So I am gonna try to get back down here with the tractor, get the rest of that wood that's uncovered up to the woodshed, get that sorted up there. And then I think I am going to just fill some firewood bags. So, oh, and an update on firewood bags. So one of my subscribers reached out, said that he talked to Northern Woodsman and was told they will be restocking kindling bags within the next couple weeks. I also reached out and got an email response that within the next week they expect their shipment to arrive. It was currently on a train and inbound to them. So that is some good news if you use those kindling bags. All right, guys, I am going to get this pile here split up into kindling, get this stuff out front, get the road stand nice and filled up for the weekend. I just got started and it just started raining again. So I am going to hopefully get through all of this, and I think I'm going to cut it here. So I'm going to give you guys a little break from listening to me complain about the rain. Hopefully I'll get a little more work done today, and then I will see you guys on the next one, hopefully in some much drier weather, and get into some of these fun excavating projects. So I'll see you guys soon.